Dyrroth, the Prince of the Abyss, harnesses the power of darkness to shred enemies. He can unleash burst damage and inflict multiple slow effects on enemies while having a strong spell vamp through his passive. Let's start with Dyrroth's combo. In the early game, start with Spectre Step to close the distance, then unleash Burst Strike before landing basic attacks to maximize damage output. Ensure to have sufficient rage for enhanced Spectre Step when initiating the combo. After reaching level 4, initiate combat by using Spectre Step to close the gap, followed by Burst Strike and finish off enemy with Abysm Strike, and use basic attacks if needed. Dyrroth can shred enemies using his ability to weaken their physical defense, allowing him to easily bring down squishy mages and marksmen in the backline. To truly master playing as Dyrroth, it's important to have a solid understanding of his abilities and how to use them effectively. So, without much further ado, let's check out his amazing skill sets. Passive, Wrath of the Abyss. There are two key aspects of Dyrroth's passive you need to know. First one is the rage mechanic. Each basic attack increases Dyrroth's rage. When his rage reaches one of the two bars, his first two active skills, Burst Strike and Spectre Step, are enhanced. And the second one is Circle Strike. After every two basic attacks, Dyrroth performs a Circle Strike, dealing physical damage to enemies in the area and regenerating HP based on the damage dealt. Each time Circle Strike hits an enemy hero, the cooldown of Burst Strike and Spectre Step is reduced by 1 second. Here are some key points about the Rage mechanic and Circle Strike. Enhanced skills consume 1 bar of Rage. Ensure Rage bars are full, or at least 1 bar is filled before attacking your target. Attacking minions, creeps, and enemies fills his Rage. Circle Strike can critically strike and benefits from physical lifesteal and skill effects. HP regeneration from critical strikes is halved against minions, and Circle Strike deals the same damage as regular attacks against turrets. Skill 1, Burst Strike. Dyrroth releases a Burst Strike in a designated direction, dealing physical damage to enemies and slowing them for a few seconds. The damage decays against the same target and decreases on minions. For each enemy hit by this skill, Dyrroth regenerates Rage. Ensure to cover the entirety of minion waves for maximum effectiveness. A regular Burst Strike hits 3 times, while the enhanced version hits 5 times. In enhanced version, Burst Strike range is longer, deals increased damage, and the slowing effect is doubled. Skill 2, Spectre Step. Dyrroth dashes in a designated direction, stopping when he has traveled the maximum distance or hits an enemy hero or a creep, dealing physical damage and slightly knocking them back. When used again, he locks onto a target and releases a Fatal Strike, dealing physical damage and reducing the target's physical defense by 50% for 4 seconds. In enhanced version, Fatal Strike reaches further, deals 150% of the original damage, slows the target by an additional 90%, and reduces the target's physical defense by 75% for 4 seconds. Note, Fatal Strike cannot be applied to minions.
Should have let Famas teach you how to fight.
Ultimate Abysm Strike. After a short delay, Dyrroth unleashes a devastating strike in the target direction, which cannot be interrupted. This attack deals immense physical damage equal to his base damage plus 20% of his extra physical attack, along with a percentage of the enemy's lost HP. Battle spells for Dyrroth. If you're playing as an EXP laner, Flicker is the most ideal battle spell. It can help you chase down opponents or escape from danger. You can also pair it up with Abysm Strike to extend its range or change its target direction. You can also go for Petrify for heroes that have too many dash skills or can escape your ult easily. If you're facing enemy heroes that like direct combat, such as Freya and Thamuz, opt for Vengeance. This can give you the edge you need to win the lane. Meanwhile, for those playing as a jungler, Retribution is the obvious choice, as it allows you to clear creeps fast and helps you secure the turtle or lord. Emblem and talents for Dyrroth. To maximize your damage output as Dyrroth, select Assassin Emblem. It gives you adaptive penetration and adaptive attack, along with extra movement speed. Choose Rupture in the first tier for additional adaptive penetration, and Master Assassin for increased physical attack on lone heroes, and Season Hunter for fast jungle clearance in second tier. As for your primary talent, pick Lethal Ignition. It deals damage greater than 7% of an enemy hero's max HP 3 times within 5 seconds, scorches the target, causing additional adaptive damage, which is best for finishing enemy hero. Recommended build for Dyrroth: purchase items that strengthen physical penetration, such as Blade of the Heptasius, Hunter Strike, and Sea Halberd to maximize the defense reduction effect of Spectre Step. Buy Malefic Roar or Blade of Despair for physical damage, then complete your build with a defensive item, such as Antique Cuirass, Dominance Ice, Athena's Shield, or Radiant Armor, depending on the opponent's composition. You can go for the same build if you're playing as a jungler. You just have to equip your boots with Ice Retribution. That's it for this video. I've also made guides on other heroes, so be sure to check them out. If this video was helpful or you learned something new, please like the video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Also, share it with your Dyrroth player friends to help them improve their gameplay. Until the next video, happy gaming!